Hello, everyone. So, welcome not to Wine and Real Estate, but I wanted today to invite my virtual assistants, MJ and Johanna. I also have a third assistant, Ray's, but he works mornings only. So, right now, Johanna and MJ are joining me live from the Philippines, beautiful downtown Baguio City. So, can you tell us what's the weather like, MJ, in where you are right now?
So now, since it's December, it's quite cold here, and since I'm here in Baguio City, Baguio City is known as the summer capital of the Philippines. So this is the cooler place when you come to Baguio, to the Philippines. So yeah, visit
And what
our
is
city.
cold? As a Canadian, cold can mean a lot of things. So, what is cold in the Philippines?
Cold,
10 degrees or?
but not really sure. I'm not really updated with the weather. I don't check.
Okay.
I
You don't
just
pay
feel
attention,
it.
but
Yeah,
you just feel it. So, here we're
Johanna
more
might
around.
know.
Johanna, yeah, Johanna, do you know the weather today?
No, I'm not updated with the weather as well.
Oh my
Sorry.
goodness, what do you guys do? I guess I keep you busy. So anyway, just the purpose of this live is to introduce you to virtual assistants and how they can help you grow your real estate business. So there you go. Example number one, they don't pay attention to the weather. So anyway, just kidding. But MJ, we've been working together. It's been a while now. When did we start working together?
Last year?
Yeah, last spring, I think. Late spring. So, and we took a bit of a break, but now we're
Mm-hmm.
back working together. So,
Yeah.
MJ, we'll start with you. Johanna will be next, but um, let me see my questions here. So, what is a virtual assistant?
Right, so a virtual assistant is someone, or let's say a person who provides various services to entrepreneurs or businesses remotely. And a VA can also help business owners with all the tasks that slow their productivity down when they do it by themselves as a business owners.
Okay, great. And Johanna, what's a VA to you?
Yeah, basically, a virtual assistant is an assistant who will work for you remotely. So the mode of communication is purely through technology like computer or smartphones. And virtual assistants can do so many things, and they can help business owners to grow their business and make their life easier.
Yes, that's the key part, make your life easier. And
Yeah.
Johanna, can you give us an example of tasks you've done for me, things that, yeah, you do?
Yeah, for you, I've been managing your emails, and I've been the one booking your appointments for various meetings and stuffs, and I also send invoices and record your expenses, and I also do some research for you and summarize them and proofread and so on.
Yeah, you've been busy with my blog, so
Yes.
extracting audio, turning it into text files. What about you, MJ? What do you do in your day?
So yeah, as for me, I focuses on your social media. So I handle your podcast. I do edit the audio videos. I also create visuals for you, and I've been posting to your handles: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and other handles.
LinkedIn
Yeah,
and TikTok.
LinkedIn, TikTok, website. We also handle your website. Yeah, Johanna is
Yes,
also handling it now.
Yes.
it's amazing. So great job, Johanna. We'll have to do a grand reveal at some point. So Johanna's been busy working on my website, creating something from scratch to help me with my coaching program. Johanna, you're also helping me on the Thinkific platform. Can you
Mhm.
describe maybe your tasks there? Like, what have you done for the course?
Yeah, for the course, I extract the audio from your videos and proofread everything so we'll avoid errors and everything will flow smoothly.
Yes, that's the best part. Thank you so much. I'll continue with my nice list that you prepared for me. So this is great. You don't have to think anymore. You just ask MJ and Johanna and they make it happen.
Yeah.
So how do you become a virtual assistant, MJ? Like, did you wake up and thought, I'm going to be a virtual assistant, or what's the career path?
Yeah, so for that, uh, because it's the in-demand work here in the Philippines since the pandemic. So after I went home from Malaysia, I decided to become a VA. I don't have experience to become becoming a virtual assistant, but of course I do trainings with the company, and also I'm very keen on learning new things. That's why I became a virtual assistant. And for my past jobs, there are office and administrative type works. So it's quite related to being a VA. The VA can work for their clients remotely.
Okay. Yeah, excellent. So, and I've seen that you're very curious. You like to learn. I've really thrown a lot of curveballs at you. Learn how to manage a YouTube channel and do this and do that. So you're very flexible and adaptable. And what I love as well, this is a bit, I feel selfish sometimes, but you work during our time zone. So you work during Eastern time from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is really nighttime for you guys. So
Yeah.
that is rough. That's probably why you're not aware of the weather while I'm checking out the snow. So, and what about you, Johanna? Why or how did you become a VA?
Actually, this is my first job, and I had no idea about becoming a virtual assistant. I applied to some BPO companies, but they're taking too long because of the huge amount of applicants per day. So it's taking too long, and I need money. I need to finance myself because I just moved in to a new city. So I found this office, and luckily I passed the interview, the assessments, and we had a 3 month training, and it's a paid training, and they teach you all the tools and like the CRM, especially the CRMs like Mojo, KBCore, Agent Locator, and so on. We've been taught a lot of things like cold calling, admin work, social media marketing, and many more. That's why in order to become a virtual assistant, you should be flexible, smart, and can adapt to any pressure. So, someone who can multitask.
Yes. So what like the task I'm making you do are very different from some of what you described. Like there's no real cold calling, but to some
Mhm.
people it might be good. A lot of people in my network they do wholesaling, they look for properties. So Johanna or MJ, you could really help out, make some calls, and contact people. Is this property available? MJ, a while ago, you were looking at ads for sale, like buildings that were for sale on social media and on Kijiji and different things. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
great way to help you scale your business. So my next question is the tools. You kind of covered that, Johanna. MJ, do you have more tools you use in your work?
Yeah, so as for me, I've been using the tools. I mean, for a V like me who handles social media, I've been using tools for editing videos in photos such as Canva and Filmora. Others also used Photoshop, but I'm more comfortable using Canva. And for my past clients, I've been doing cold calling, admin works, property research, and I've been using tools and dialers for cold callings like Mojo, Skype, Ring Central, KV Core, and a lot more. And most of the tools were provided by the clients.
Okay, so we kind of like what we're doing together. With us, we're using Tascade, which is a bit like
Mm-hmm.
a Monday.com or Asana.
Yeah.
So I provide it, but it's free. But when your predecessor, Jinky, found it for me, I asked her for a free task management system. So she found me a really good one. And now
Mm-hmm.
it seems like we're using it quite a bit because as
Yeah.
the team grows, we have to stay organized, especially me. You have to keep me organized. So um, so next question, what can you help out with? So Johanna, you've covered a few things, booking appointments, expenses, some bookkeeping. shopping as well. So you're great making calls for, I don't know, I need a lawyer. That's something that I had you on a while ago. Can you give us a few more examples of things that you do, Johanna?
Yeah, I do a lot more things like I also generate newsletters. We actually just launched your first newsletter and we're going to launch a few more. And also I create visuals for social media posts like thumbnails and but most of the visuals were made by Miss MJ. I only do the ones that are very basic. And I also answer inquiries from your marketplace and your Zumper. And also I yeah the website. I work on the website and mm, yeah and of course edit your documents and send them out to your partners.
Yes, which is great. So if I need an email draft, I get Johanna to start it off and then I can complete it. So it saves time. So as an investor, you need to kind of compress time and find solutions to become more efficient. So that's why I have MJ and Johanna and Ray's as part of my power team. So this is great, guys. Remember that you're on the power team. Uh, and then, what do you guys find most challenging about your job? MJ, what do you find challenging?
Challenging for me when first time I became a VA, it's actually handling social media because I only do cold callings. So when you assigned me to handle your social media, it's very challenging for me. But in the process, I've learned, I practice, I've searched. So yeah, I've learned. It's still challenging for me now because I have to think of a content and how can I make your visuals or social media uh, reach or have more followers.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
it.
very enjoyable.
Good. Yeah, you seem very happy. And I saw
Yeah.
you the other day walking behind someone, helping them with their cold calling. I'm like, well, this doesn't look as much fun. So, but you did learn quite a bit, and Jinky, your predecessor, did quite a bit, and then you
Mm-hmm.
were kind of thrown to the wolves. I'm like, oh, can you just take it from there? So there's a bit of a learning time, and I'm glad that the office is providing you with those 3 months of kind of general training, so you know
Mm-hmm.
a bit of everything when you get started. So, Johanna, what do you find most challenging?
The most challenging part of my job, I think, is the part where I just got introduced to a client and we're just starting to get to know each other. What's challenging on that part is the not knowing how my clients want everything done. I don't know what he likes, what he doesn't, and I'll have to keep asking questions and take my time to know his taste and everything.
Yeah, that's it. It's a bit hard to guess, so I guess it's kind of trial and error, but I think we've found a good way to work together, I hope.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some great results. And then what are the lessons or actually, what do you love the most about your job, MJ?
I love creating visuals.
There you go. So you found
It's
that
the
challenging,
challenging
but you
part.
like it.
Yeah, I like it. And of course, I'm more inspired if you are, approving all the visuals I'm creating, and it's very satisfying, or I'm overwhelmed if there are likes to our post.
Cool.
And of course, getting more followers and engagements from your friends and, yeah, partners, colleagues.
Great. Yeah, the one time you created a few visuals and we had lots of comments and things, so that was really fun and rewarding. What about
Mm-hmm.
you, Johanna? What do you like the most so far?
What I like the most so far is actually the summarizing because I get to learn more.
Okay, cool.
Especially with your Thinkific course, I've learned a lot of things there. And I love when my client is happy with my work. I love when there's that satisfaction I feel when my client is satisfied and happy with my work. Yeah, it feels so rewarding.
Cool, that's great. Yeah, and I'm glad you're learning through the course. Now you can invest in Canada and become a real estate investor. Cool. And then kind of final question. So what are the lessons you've learned from working as a virtual assistant, MJ, like something that really.
So yeah, lessons I've learned being a virtual assistant. Yeah, I have to, you know, do my job, or yeah, be good at it, since we are working remotely. I know we know that our clients trusts us, as we are not working for them. We're not there for them personally, but yeah, just working remotely.
It's a
And
good
yeah.
work ethic
Mhm.
and yeah, being efficient. What about you, Johanna? What have you learned, I guess, lessons?
I've quoted as it always seems impossible until it's done. Working Working as a VA, I learned how to be versatile and conquer my fears and weaknesses. When a client adds a task for me that I have never done before, I take it as a challenge. So I always try to do it, and eventually it gets done, and it's such a great feeling.
Cool. That's really good to hear. So that's great. Thank you so much, ladies. So I just wanted to introduce part of my team to those investors watching. I saw a few people watching. We'll have to share this in my coaching groups as well, because I think a lot of investors think, okay, I'm low on time. I don't know what to do. It's getting out of hand. But you should look for a VA. That's why I have in the ticker my client's vavirtualoffice.com. Miss Margie, or Margie, like I call her, is really nice. You can talk to her about your needs, and then she can tailor VA services to help you out and grow your business. So I just wanted to share this with you and show my team, and you guys are great. And sometimes I get phone calls. You've made calls for me, and then they say, "Oh yeah, Johanna called me or MJ called me," and I'm like, "Oh yes, cool." And they think you're actually here. So yeah, to speak to you, I'm like, she doesn't have an extension, so we'll have to work on that one eventually. You can transfer
Yeah.
calls and you can answer them for me. That
Mhm. That would be
perfect.
fun.
Yeah, something else to do. So thank you very much, and I'll let you get back to work. But we'll have to do a check-in in a few months to see what's new and what's next.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Francois.
Thank you, Francois.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.